Well, we are one turn away from seafaring and pretty close to getting to 20% through the game. We are at 18.7% right now, so a couple more 100 turns and we will be there. Yeah, we have 2,687 turns already played. That is just crazy. Anyway, apart from seafaring, I started sending my units down here to Mare, where they will be stationed before we attack and gain Uruk and Eridu. And I've already made my mind. We're gonna conquer these two cities and have like a southern border on this area. Together with that, we might actually... No, that's a question. I don't want Lagash, but I thought that in the future we might build a new city here, after which we would conquer and hold Lagash as well. But Uruk and Eridu are targets of opportunity that we will get now. As you can see, our science is still growing. We are at 1,868 scientific points per turn and 150 espionage points, because we're building locks like crazy. 284 gold per turn is also pretty good, but it leaves a lot to be desired, especially something that we could spend it on. You guys will have to hold for now, because there's not enough ships to go around. I might dedicate some extra ships if I could find them. This is war galleys. These are war galleys. War galleys as well. War galleys. Okay, you have absolutely no ships, so that makes me a bit sad. War galleys. Wow, you have absolutely nothing here. And a war galley going to Samaria, so it's gonna be stationed here. We need to build a bigger fleet. I don't know where to start with this. Tukulti Nununta may be a good target. It has a couple of interesting things to build, after which it could start mass producing ships. The Jade Carver is good, but it's just so expensive. Let's go with... wait, let's not go with Caveman. Let's start with war galleys. Say 10 of those should be enough to defeat the enemy fleet and strengthen our military. And 2 galleys as a thing on top of that. Okay, that works well. I also think that Babylon should build a tame donkey. Interesting. But no, that's not what I meant. I want you to build a composite bowman and a trained dog for this city that we forgot about. And one of these cities, maybe a cat, could build a couple of rams so that we can defeat the lower city. I might actually raise it if it turns out that unhappiness is too high up for us. But definitely those two cities are going... Wait, where was... Oh, here's the ram. So bid me say 4 of those. That sounds reasonable. So we're preparing for our next attack. It's going to be a bit tricky to ship all of our army down here to Uruk, but we can just it's like a couple of steps. We can prepare the ships here, then 1-2 turns and they're out. We'll have to blockade the ports though, so that they can't sink our ships. But yeah, Uruk will be a nice addition to our territory, so will Eridu. Though, oh, it's in a nice place. I don't think there's... What kind of resources do we have here? Chicken. This is incense, some fish. And anything else? There's something else there. Anyway, we finished seafaring, which allows us to implement waste to sea. So let's see the big picture and check what this garbage disposal does for us. I'm actually really... I don't like that. Oh, we are burning garbage. I see. Garbage anywhere. Burn garbage. Cities require 10% more to grow in post-220 cities. Okay, that's gonna speed up our growth a bit, but it increases water pollution. Damages relations with people around us. Landfills. Would that change? No, it really doesn't. So let's do it.
He who loves practice without theory is like the sailor who board ship without a rudder and compass, and never knows where he may cast.
Interesting. So this allows a trireme, a new type of ship, which is stronger than the one we have. I might actually switch to that one immediately. Harbor, plus 25% trade route yield. Interesting. But increases water pollution and crime. Port. Oh, so this is a bigger one. This is harbor, and port is bigger. 25% trade route yield. Foreign trade route yield. More gold with silk, alcohol, and furs. Gives more gold. And it gives some culture too. Interesting. The Great Lighthouse, Naval Shipping Warehouse. Increases. Wow, these all increase trade routes, which is kind of logical. Garbage dock, maintenance. Oh my god, requires ways to sea. Increases health by 6. Well, that's good. Pierre. What's this? Harbor Master's Office. Lowers crime and increases espionage. Interesting. Culture Somali. And Itsukushima Shrine. Navigation, Sea Hunter, and Ways to Sea. So Ways to Sea we have. Wow. I had no idea you could be promoted. It's because none other were promoted before. Increases strength. Promotes Unistic Guerrilla. Woodsman. What are these? Promoting Pack Hunter. Withdrawal chance, chance to capture, and strength. Racing Dog. +1 movement. Wow, +1 movement range. Hunting Dog. Against animals. Track scent. Visibility range. Howl. Recons and hunters. Bark. Savage Beast. Modifier to attack. Promoting it. Self-heal and to the death. I'm gonna go with the track scent, which might be very useful for this situation. I'm basically dealing here with dogs for protection, so that could work. Now let's see what you could do here. Can you build the port? You can build the harbor. For some reason you can build the port. I think you need to build the harbor first. So yeah, let's build the harbor. Wait, actually, this is So take a while to get used to. We have 20 turns towards cloud patterns. I'll have to build ports everywhere to increase our yield, and I'll keep moving our units from Daria to what is this city called? Mare, in preparation for the attack on Uruk. I guess in 20 turns I'll see you and have some news for you. What are we getting? Burn trash in the city is no longer functioning. Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, with that said, see you folks in 20 turns. Well, here we are, 1 turn away from cloud patterns, and our fleet with some of our units is ready to go and attack the enemy. More reinforcements are coming here, but the major thing is gonna happen here. So let's declare war. and our units are where we need them to be. So what is this? Outrigger. Promoting the Ponder. Ponder Science? Really? Promote units self-repair, self-heal, back down. This is promotion. 5% withdrawal chance. Sea Hunter. Against sea animals. 50% against mobility. Sea animals. Flanking drill. Also movement range. Actually, let's go with the Sea Hunter. That actually sounds pretty cool, and explore automated. Now, we need to start sending units out. So you guys have to go. And you guys have to go. And you guys have to go. And you guys have to go. You guys don't actually have to go, but you'll go anyway. And you sail back and get these guys. Perfect. And these triremes will come with you to make sure that you are safe. Perfect. So is that all? Or you guys can sail here. Now you will wait. And that's it. So we're gonna hear it for cloud patterns next. Cuisine is gonna be afterwards. Coral and Reef will get more food, and Great Barrier Reef will get more food. That's cool, because we have a lot of this coral and the reef things. Is this coral or this is coral? I'm not entirely sure which one of these is coral, but I think the blue one. No, that's seaweed. We'll see. We'll check it next turn. So let's hear it for the cloud patterns.
So the whirlwind originates in the failure of an incipient hurricane to escape from its cloud due to the resistance, which generates the eddy, and it consists in the spiral which descends to the earth.
They didn't finish it. However, this gives us Cloud Observer's Hut. This one is awesome. And, of course, it increases science. Oh no, why? Why are so many ships getting sunk? But let's check it. I think the Cloud Observer's Hut shouldn't be all that expensive. Yeah, it's extremely cheap. It provides a lot for its price. So we'll make that one. Actually, you know what? Let's make that one everywhere right off the bat, because more education is always good, and culture is fine as well. So we can do it easily. Yeah, most cities will have it pretty cheap. 2 turns as well. Actually, we're building the Great Lighthouse in Akkad. So I might, in this case, put it to the end, because I want the White House as soon as possible. But everywhere else, this seems like a great quick choice to improve the yield in the here and now. I'm building a harbor, that's good. What else? We're building the harbor as well. So let's get it. I have been issuing orders left and right to my cities, but some of this, yeah, at least this, either the bigger ones, because they're running out of things, or the smaller ones, because they are building them quickly. I still have to come all the time and issue new orders. Boat yard seems like a good thing you should do. Build a mud bath. So that you get a bit more healthy. Community garden is good. Cat breeder. Monument to the dictator. Increases unhappiness. You can do it. You still have some extra happiness ready there. What about you? You're building the skills and stuff, but this is gonna be important for you. Education is fine. Disease is roaring though, so... Bird caller, really? Go with Code Observer's Hut first. You are building a village hall, dance hall, sculptures workshop. So I get Code Observer's Hut. Actually, do you have the locksmith? No, but education is nice. The city is small, Mare 11, but it's doing, you know, really fine for what it's worth. I like it. Daria has 13 population, which is about 7,500. So you should build the Cons Observer's Hut. You have 4. You built most of the easier stuff anyway, so yeah, you're getting even a graveyard next. This is like one of the cities that's not diseased to the eternity. Get me these, but first build this one. In Vienna, or Vienna, we have renamed it. Shushan is building a mining camp. Which one? That's good, but let's get this one first. A bit more culture, a bit more food. Actually, that one is real expensive for you now. Let's put it to the end. And you need some town watch and everything, so cool. Eshuna. You build it? 11 turns. Also build me trails that will give us science and put it to the end as well. There's a lot of things that these buildings, a lot of buildings that we need. It's a bit chaotic here sometimes because you need to prioritize things. Some are better, some are worse, but I'm always prioritizing science and education. But there's also a complex system that I have devised that decides whether or not we build this or that depending on its difficulty. So I'm basically going from the easiest buildings to the most expensive ones, adjusting it for the current affairs, seeing that, for example, this gives us a bit of science now, so I'll build it anyway, but you know, it's not a priority. However, how much? 46. Awesome. The cloud patterns are already working, so we're getting 46 food in there. And the city here of Uruk is ready to be attacked. Oh, actually, there's some... Yeah, this might be a bit tricky. But not so much that it would be extra tricky. So we just attack with the most experienced units. What did we... No! Don't attack these. Although it had some defense and we reduced it, so maybe... maybe it was useful in the end anyway.